I hate this team. I said it last week, and I'm saying it this week. In fact, I think I ended last week's video saying I hate this team. So I'm going to start this week with the same difference. I hate this team. Seriously. I give up. I give up predicting this team. I give up thinking to myself, well, maybe the Patriots don't want to give their fan base heart attacks every first 4 weeks of the NFL season. And they do it anyways, because it always ends up, it seems, they end with a 2-2 record, and then they win like 8 straight games, and they lose one random game, and then probably Miami, and then win the rest of the games. So, Patriots completely blew out the Miami Dolphins, 38-7. Dolphins didn't get a score into the fourth quarter. Yeah, they were shut out the first 3.5 quarters. They got one late in the fourth quarter with the touchdown, but that's either here nor there. Right, and the thing is, people are gonna say, "Well, Chris, the Dolphins never do well in New England." Blah, blah. Look, the Dolphins were playing pretty good, and I know they weren't having a great resume. I mean, they beat the Titans after like a 5-hour plus delay. They faced a bad Jets team, and then they beat a bad Raiders team barely, by the way. So, they're still 3-0 at the end of the day. 3-0 is 3-0. So, Ryan Tannehill, 11 for 20, 100 yards. He did throw an interception to one Josh Jackson, I believe, of the New England Patriots. He just, I think, got pulled out the fourth quarter. Brock Osweiler came in. Yeah, the beast incarnate, Brock Osweiler. 4 for 5, 35 yards and a touchdown. I don't know what this Dolphin team is doing with Kenyon Drake. I mean, he to me is their best offensive weapon per se, and they just don't use him. Like if they use him with like a few carries and that's it. I know it's supposedly Frank Gore's team, but 11 for 41, that's not really riveting. That's whipping 4 yards a carry ish. So the leading receiver for the Dolphins was Kenny Stills, 3 for 40. Frank Gore had a touchdown reception, so he has that for him, but that's it really. Tannehill also lost a fumble that was recovered by one Calvin Oy, yes, former Detroit Lion, right? By the way, shout out to the Lions for losing at Dallas. As I said on Twitter, week 4, teams are coming back to reality. That's very nice. By the way, Fitzmagic is over. Hell of Ryan Fitzpatrick. But back to this game. The Dolphins defense actually did get Brady for 2 interceptions, one by Mika Fitzpatrick, and one McCain got another one as well. So, and back to speaking of Tom Brady, Brady actually played like Brady-esque, minus the 2 interceptions. 23 for 35, 274 with 3 touchdowns. Sonny Mitchell, or as they've been calling him, Sonny McCallum. I beg your pardon for messing up your name, sir. 25 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown. For the first time all year, we look like we have a running game. It's a miracle. James White didn't actually play all that bad either. 8 carries, 44 yards, and a touchdown. And he actually had 2 touchdowns. Yesterday was the leading receiver, not surprisingly enough, because he's a receiving back pretty much. 8 receptions, 68 yards, and a touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 4 receptions, 55 yards, and a touchdown. And Gronkowski, 4 receptions, 44 yards. So, and Cordell Patterson also had the 3rd touchdown reception in this game. So yeah, Cordell Patterson. Shout out to former Raider/Viking, Cordell Patterson. And Gostkowski 1 for 1, and the 1 interception I told you was Jackson. And that's about it. Patriots just dominated this whole entire game, and it's refreshing after seeing back-to-back ugly losses. The game at Jacksonville, which I know people were acting like, oh, the sky's falling. For me, I wasn't so traumatic after that loss. I mean, it sucked. Don't get me wrong, especially the first half when it was ugly. But overall, I wasn't that disappointed. Last week, I was pretty disappointed, to say the very least, because I was like, we're supposed to go in there and whip their, rear ends, and instead it was the other way around. So, seeing the Patriots win this one is good. Patriots got a short week. Thursday Night Football, get to host the Indianapolis Colts, who I believe are going to be without TY Hilton. So, Andrew Luck, have fun throwing to anyone that's not him, because you think it's bad when you just throw it to him. Imagine other people in general, because who the hell do you have to throw the football to? Ryan Grant? Jack Doyle? Chester Rogers. Ew. But to be fair, I do think the Colts are probably going to make it a game within the first half, and then the second half is going to be a complete blowout, because that's just how usually Colts and Patriots games go, particularly with Andrew Luck, rah rah rah, and the game will be like, let's say 14-10 after the first half, but then the second half will be like 34-17 or something. You know what I mean? But needless to say, this is obviously comforting as a Patriot fan. And I personally, well, Chris, you expected to win this game. There were some Dolphin fans talking crap all week, saying, "Oh, we're undefeated, man. This is our time. Taking you down at your place." And obviously, that was not the case. So, this to say, good victory by the Patriots. Again, they got the Colts coming up this Thursday. I know Andrew Luck. And, listen, Ryan Tannehill, I know he's not the greatest quarterback in the NFL, but he was playing pretty well. And to see this defense pulling pressure, forcing not one but two turnovers on defense, and again looking good, I'm happy with this result. Like I said, because if they lost this game, I would have thrown in the towel on the season. I've been like, we're done. We can't beat the Dolphins at home. What do you think is going to happen when we got to host teams like the Green Bay Packers or the Minnesota Vikings? Even the Vikings actually not looking that good. It's Thursday Night Football. But you know what I mean? Like facing like really good, talented teams. So I'm just like, ugh. But needless to say, good victory for the Patriots. 38-7 is the final score. For any Patriot fans, what do you guys think about this game? And what do you think is going to happen this Thursday night when the Patriots host Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts? You're probably going, Chris, you actually sound like you're happy. Yes, I am. It's amazing what happens in a week span when you come from being an embarrassment on primetime football to, oh, wait, lol, just kidding. We were just messing with you. Now we're good again. So, like I said, I hate this team. I'm out. Hope you all have a good day.